What's going on, guys? This is Crypto Goshen. It has actually been a while. I have been in transition over the last couple months, which is why I have not made a video. Actually, ended up leaving my full-time job at the end of the year, uh, and will focus on crypto trading as well as forex trading. So just grateful that I had the opportunity to leave my job. And it is just been really refreshing over the last 2, 3 months to be able to focus on the things that I really want to focus on. Part of what I'll be doing moving forward is I'll certainly be making more frequent videos relative to my YouTube channel. Also, looking to, as I just talked about, expand my knowledge base relative to forex trading. It is something that I've always wanted to do. So, I'm going to spend the next several weeks or so learning forex trading. Going to actually leverage another YouTube guy who I have an affinity for, a young brother, 23 years old. Javier Gems is his crypto channel. You may want to check him out. I'll put a link down in the description and all, but I am actually taking his Forex trading course and look to get into Forex trading really soon. So, again, excited to be back, excited to be in a position where I could provide consistent content to you guys. As you know, my channel is all about trying to financially empower and educate the masses. Unfortunately, we are never taught, never, ever taught how to invest, how to grow your financial portfolio, how to understand finances in school. And so part of what I have just a passion for is to just educate people on how to better manage their money. And more importantly than that is to how to grow their money passively, how to grow your money without you having to work 2, 3, 4 job. Who wants to do that? And if truth be told, I think the consistent response would be nobody wants to do that. With that being said, as you guys know, crypto has done really well. Sorry about that noise. Crypto has done really well over the last 3, 4 months. I think Bitcoin is up about 82% in 2023. And I think it's a precursor of things to come. And so part of what I like to do is to start identifying what I call altcoin tokens that have the potential of growing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100x as we head towards what could be, and nobody knows for sure, another bull market. And so, with that being said, I want to give you the top 5 altcoins that I think have the potential to 10 to 20x, and that's conservative, particularly if Bitcoin hits 40K, which I think is in the cards over the next few months. But even if Bitcoin does not go to 40, these tokens that I'm going to be talking about today, I think have the potential of doing a 10 to 20x easily. So let's jump into it. One of my favorite sites to just get a feel and a glimpse as to what's going on in the market is cryptobubbles.net. If you are not using it, I would encourage you to do so. It looks really good also on mobile phones, particularly the iPhone. And so I'll just like to, when I get up in the morning, after I've done my prayers and whatnot, I like to jump on here to get just a glimpse as to what's going on in the crypto market. And so, as you can tell, most everything is in the green. You got Render, which is going to be one of the ones on my top 5 list, actually, that I'll be talking about. It's up 24%. You got Phantom, of course, Andre Cronje, the genius dev, who's part of that project. They are doing really well. Good to have Andre back in the fold, in the crypto fold. And there's some other ones. Bitcoin right now has exceeded $30,000, which is just huge. That was a mental hurdle that the crypto market needed to see. And typically, what happens as Bitcoin begins to run really hard, the altcoins should run harder at some point. Again, no guarantees. And speaking of no guarantees, I do want to make it clear that what I am about to talk about is all about what I'm doing relative to investing in crypto and some other things as I move forward with these other videos. So please do not take this as financial advice. This is my story. Hopefully, this will inspire you to at least If you're not investing already, hopefully this will inspire you to at least to get your feet wet. Crypto is here to stay, y'all. Contrary to all the FUD that's out there, and the FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Contrary to what has happened over the last several months with respect to federal regulations regarding crypto, it's not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, I would go a step further because of some of the crises we've seen with banks failing over the last month or so. I think crypto was actually created for such a time as this. And so now is the time. If you've never dabbled into crypto, I would encourage you to get your feet wet. Sign up for an exchange. We'll be doing videos in the future as it relates to how to do that quickly. And then start dollar cost averaging into one of your favorite cryptos or to two to three cryptos. I like to tell people who are new to cryptocurrency, don't try to buy everything. Maybe get no more than five cryptos that you are consistently buying every 2 weeks, every month, or whatever your rhythm is. At the end of the day, the key is to be consistent with your investment. We call that dollar cost averaging. Do that on a consistent basis, and then over time, you'll find that your portfolio will grow exponentially over time. So let's jump into my top five altcoins that I think will grow pretty hard over the next several months in 2023. We're going to start off with one of my favorites. It's called, the ticker symbol is HOT. The company is HoloChain. You can see today it's up about, let me refresh this. Today it's up about 3.4%. They've actually had an all-time high of a little over 3 cents back in 2021. So it's down like most of the altcoins over the last year. They're down anywhere between 75 and 95%. Now, for those who always talked about, buying tokens low, that's what you want to do. You want to buy low, sell high. This is your opportunity to get into this token right now, since it's down 93% from its all-time high. One of my favorite ones, we're going to go to the website just to give you a quick snippet as to what it is. I would encourage you guys, obviously you're going to need to do your own due diligence. I've done this. I've actually owned HoloChain now for about 4 years. It's done really well for me. Matter of fact, it was helpful to me relative to me being able to leave my job at the end of the year. Although it's down now 93%, it's just a great opportunity to actually get some hot token. And as it states here on the website, holo.host. Holo is all about building a better web. We call that Web 3. Distributed. It's a distributed marketplace for cloud hosting peer-to-peer applications. There's a video you can watch as you have time. And again, please do your own due diligence before you make your own investment. And then it gives you a little more information as to what it's about. So Holo is the cloud hosting what Airbnb was to hotels. I love that statement, because most of us can relate to Airbnb. Anyone can become a host by turning their computer into a source of revenue, getting paid in Holo Fuel for hosting peer-to-peer application. This is all about peer-to-peer, not needing servers. Most of these, even crypto platform, a lot of these are centralized still. They're using Amazon Web Services. They're using Microsoft Azure services. Those are centralized application. What Holo attempts to do is to decentralize those servers where you can actually run decentralized apps from your computer, and then eventually your mobile phone, which is powerful. It talks about what Holo is. HoloChain is an open source framework, again, for truly peer-to-peer application. Again, this is one of my favorite tokens. I've owned it for a little while. I have a nice bag of hot tokens. So I would encourage you to, again, do your due diligence as you have time. But this is one that I believe that has the potential of growing anywhere from 10 to 20 to 30x. And obviously a 10x is 1,000% return. 30 is a 3,000% return, which is remarkable. So again, Check out HOT. You can actually purchase a holochain on several centralized exchanges as well as decentralized ones. Some of my favorite centralized exchanges are noted here. Of course, if you're in the U.S., you can't use Binance. You can use Binance.us, but Binance.us does not list the HOT token yet. I do believe that they'll be listed over the next several months this year. But you can use MEXC, MEXC Global, to buy HOT. You can also buy it on BitTrue, another centralized exchange. Another one is Hotbit, and then also Gate.io. My favorite one for those who are in the United States, you want to buy it on MEXC here. Uh, MEXC Global. You can buy it here. And then if you know anything about decentralized exchanges, that would be like Uniswap and PancakeSwap and some others. You can also buy the HOT token on Uniswap. I'll just continue to scroll down. I also expect, because of the fact that Holochain has now entered their beta phase, I do expect them to get a listing sometime this year on Coinbase, as well as I just mentioned, Binance.us. There's Uniswap here, which is the largest decentralized exchange. Is one of my favorites. So you can also buy it on Uniswap. But anyway, again, do your research. Check them out, and I would encourage you guys to consider adding them to your 2023 crypto portfolio. The next on the list is Veracity. VRA. I'll refresh this today. They are up about 8.4%. Let me scroll down. They've had an all-time high of about 8.5 cents. So they're also down 92%, which means this is a good entry point for those who are interested in procuring this particular token. You can see over the last 30 days, they're up 6%. Last 14 days, 4%. By the way, CoinGecko.com is one of my favorite platforms that I use to actually do some preliminary research on cryptocurrencies. Gives you a lot of history, a lot of historical data relative to these tokens. And then after you've done that, you can go directly to the website to get more information about the token itself and the company. And so as you see here, this is their website. And Veracity said, we're a blockchain company looking to create an entirely new experience in esports. And as you guys know, esports is just big, even outside of crypto. That's a big deal. Ad tech and digital rights management. I'm not going to read this. I want you to, again, the key is for you to go out and do your own due diligence. I'm just telling you the top 5 tokens that I believe that have the potential of exponentially growing in 2023. But check their website out here, veracity.io. Let's go back here. Let's see where we can actually purchase this token. We go to markets. You'll see here you can purchase them on KuCoin. KuCoin is one of my favorite non-US exchange. So you can actually sign up for a KuCoin account here, but you can buy them on KuCoin. You got Gate.io, which is another favorite of mine. There's MEXC again, we just talked about, and then Uniswap. So you got a lot of options in which you can actually purchase this particular token. There is information out in the crypto sphere that there's a high likelihood that Binance.com is going to list Veracity this year. And if they do, I think this thing easily does a 2 to 3x, 200 to 300% return. So be on the watch for that and all. But again, this is another one that has made my top 5 altcoin list for 2023. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is Floki Inu. I love Floki. I love the team behind Floki. Let me refresh the page here. As you can see, the token is up 2.1% today. Let's go down, just look at its all-time high. Let's see, there it is. All-time high is it's like 303. So it is roughly down about 90% again. You'll see this is the pattern for most altcoins this year, because the last year in crypto 2022 was a bear market year. So it was a rough year in some respect. But if you understand crypto, again, you would love to get these prices down 90%, because that allows you to get in as if the token had just hit the market, if you will, where you can start building a nice crypto bag. So again, it's a great opportunity, great entry point for those looking to invest in this particular token. But I love Floki anew. Actually, this was one of my favorite investment about 2 years ago. I ended up buying this thing when it had like 10 zeros, 8, 9, 10 zeros. I invested about $260, and that $260 actually turned into about $44,000, which is crazy. Now, I have no regrets on anything I've done in crypto. I've made some money, I've lost some money, just like anybody else in crypto. But it is interesting to note that had I held Floki like for another 3, 4 months, because I had another massive run, that $44,000 would have been worth about $300,000. Again, no regrets. You got to take profits. One of the things I'm going to encourage you guys to do as you start doubling your money, try to go ahead and get your initial capital investment off the table so that you'll end up playing with the house money. Ultimately, all of us want to play with house money. So don't be greedy. All of us have greed in us and all. So you got to learn how to manage that. Nothing goes up forever, as we know. So you got to be in a position when you've made a nice return. If it's gone up 400 or 500%, go ahead and take some profits. It's not real to you as an investor until you have taken profits and put those dollars into your bank account or your credit union account. So again, don't think, if something goes, you invested 1,000, it goes to 30,000. Don't say, well, I'm gonna wait till it goes to 100,000. No, don't do that. I learned the hard way. I've been doing crypto investing since 2017. Again, I love everything about crypto because you get to do it at your own time, on your own time, 24/7, never closes, unlike the stock market and all. But you are going to be learning along the way. So part of what I'm looking to do in this channel is to keep you from making some of the mistakes I've made over the last 6 years being in crypto. So again, remember to take profits. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. Now, with respect to Floki and what you can actually, where you can actually buy it at. You can see you can buy it Mexi again, one of my favorites. So there you go. You can also buy it on Uniswap and PancakeSwap. So Floki has two types of blockchain tokens. They have one which is called the ERC20. Those are tokens that are part of the Ethereum blockchain. And then they also have a B as in Bob, EP as in Peter 20 token. Those are tokens that are on the Binance Smart Chain. And so you can actually buy Binance Smart Chain. I typically buy most of my Binance Smart Chain tokens on PancakeSwap, which is a decentralized exchange akin to Uniswap. As a matter of fact, it is a fork, a copy of Uniswap, which is, again, the largest decentralized exchange that's out there. Let's quickly go over to the website here, Floki.com. Floki, by the way, it was spun out of, I know most of you guys have heard of Dog token. And then you had Shiba Inu, which is another one where I made a ton of money. And then now you have Floki. Floki was actually named after Elon Musk's dog. He has a Shiba Inu. As you guys know, Elon is a shiller of the Doge coin, which is all good at the end of the day. So again, the first dog token is what I call some meme coin was Doge, which is crazy what it did. Do you go out and do some research on Doge coin if you don't know anything about it? And then came along to try to leverage the excitement off the Doge coin. There were some developers who created Shiba Inu, again, made a lot of money off that thing. And then you had some devs that over about 2 years ago, created Floki Inu. And Floki has done really well. I think they're more than a meme token. There's a lot of use case relative to what they're doing. They have an e-gaming platform or metaverse platform, if you will. It is called the People's Cryptocurrency. I'll just scroll here. Got a lot of things going on. As you have time, I would encourage you to check out the website. The Valhalla is the metaverse platform that they've come out with and all, which is pretty awesome. They got some really good engineers who are actually building this out and all, but it's actually live right now that you can go in and play into Valhalla. So check that out. But continue to look at the information on the website. This is one of those tokens here that I think has another potential of growing anywhere between 10, I would say, and 50, doing a 10 to 50x uh, over the next 3 to 6 to 9 months. So look at them as well. They have made the cut, so they are on my top 5 list for 2023. Another one on the list is Telcoin. Telcoin is, let's do a refresh here. Telcoin right now is up 6%, 0.002, like 2/10 of a penny, if you will, is the current price. You see, they are down 96%. You see the pattern, which is another reason why I am highly recommending these. They're down so much. If in fact we are headed into a bull market, which, it appears that we are again, no guarantees. You want to start buying these tokens that have fallen 90% because there's a high likelihood as Bitcoin starts to run, altcoins will run a lot harder. Certainly, I am a big fan of having some Bitcoin in your portfolio, as well as Ethereum and even BNB, which is the Binance token. But if you're looking to do something special, potentially where you can make some exponential, or where you can see some exponential growth and make some really big time money, you're not going to make a whole lot of money in Bitcoin because of the fact that it's run so much over the last 12 years. And so typically if Bitcoin starts to run like really hard, you'll see that the altcoins will run even harder, which means they'll have a lot more potential to make a lot more money. So that's why I'm recommending these tokens here, down 90% roughly across the board. Again, these are really good token. They have really good use cases and all. Most of these are in the top 200 relative to the listing on coinmarketcap.com or coingecko.com relative to the market cap. So again, that's where you want to be focusing your attention on right now if you're looking to potentially make a lot of money in crypto on the altcoins. Now, as you start making really good money in your altcoin investment, you should certainly take some of those profits and transition those into more stable blue chip tokens like Bitcoin and like Ethereum and like BNB. So again, Telcoin is another one that's made the list. It's up by 8% last 30 days, 23% the last 14 days. And we're going to pivot over to the website. And I like the simplicity of what Telcoin is doing. They're looking to make sending money smarter. They have a really nice, clean, intuitive mobile app that you can download that allows you to send crypto to anybody in the world with really de minimis transaction fees. So check them out. Telcoin creates low cost, high quality financial products for every mobile phone user in the world. Nice and succinct. That statement says everything about what the company is looking to do. Again, I love Telcoin a whole lot. It's one of my favorites. I've had Telcoin about 3.5 years now. So check them out as well. Relative to where you can buy Telcoin, we'll go into markets here on the CoinGecko. Got KuCoin. Again, it's one of my favorite non-US exchange. You can also buy them on QuickSwap. QuickSwap is a decentralized exchange on the Polygon network. So you can buy them there. And then you can also buy them on Uniswap. So check Telcoin out. And then last but not least, I know video is a little longer than I want and all, but again, this is my first video in several months. And I also wanted to just sort of catch you guys up on why I have been offline for the last 2-3 months. But you're going to be seeing me online a whole lot. So last one but not least is Render. We love Render. Let's refresh this. Render right now is up 24% today in the last 24 hours. You see they are down, even though they've done really well this year. They're still down 81%. All-time high was $8.78 back November 21st, 2021. You can see the last 30 days up 68%. Isn't that crazy? Just making 68% in 30 days is crazy, right? Compared to what most folks are making, the interest that you're getting paid off your money, your bank account, anywhere between 1% to 3%. You may find as an outlier something that's paying you 5% yield annually. That's a year. We're talking about 68% in a month. And then if you are invested in equities, which you should also do, in my mind, you're making on average anywhere between 8 to 12% a year. And we're talking about 68% in a month, or 28% roughly in a week, or 24% in a day, which is remarkable, which is another reason why, again, crypto is just where folks need to be. And I'll just leave it there. So relative to the exchanges that you can buy render, you got Gate.io, you got Binance.com. Again, this is not Binance US. So if you're in the US, you can't use Binance. Coinbase, awesome. So Coinbase is the largest exchange in the US. And so would encourage you to look to buy them on Coinbase.com. Sorry, guys, I actually had a phone call coming through, so I had to mute my phone. So you got Coinbase, obviously the largest exchange. They probably have the most intuitive platform in all of the exchanges. So certainly, if you're in the US, you can buy them on Coinbase. And then if you don't like Coinbase for whatever reason, you have the option of buying them on KuCoin as well. And we'll continue to scroll down. Binance.us is my favorite US exchange, if you will. So you can buy them on Binance.us in the US as well. And also Uniswap, decentralized exchange. Let's move over to the website quickly. Render is distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain. The Render Network is the leading provider of decentralized GPU-based rendering solution, revolutionizing the digital creation process. And they tell you more about what Render is. They have the white paper posted here. So if you want to know more information about Render, certainly you're going to go to the website rendertoken.com. Check them out. Again, they are number 5 on the list. So those are my top 5 crypto currencies, and specifically altcoins. And altcoins, by the way, that word is used to describe any other token than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the OG. So if it's not Bitcoin, the industry typically calls them altcoin, alternative coins. And so those are my top 5. Again, you got HOT, HOT. You have Veracity, VRA is the ticker. You have Floki Anu, and the ticker is Floki. You have Telcoin, the ticker is TEL, and the last one is Render. So check them out as you have time. Appreciate you guys' time today. Certainly, if you do me a couple things, if you can put any questions in the comments, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have relative to what you've heard. And if you would also do me another favor, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. This will give you notifications as I am posting these videos going forward. Again, I hope you enjoy the content, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.